way too much. It is Tristan with Nerdette's Newsstand, and we're going to talk today about the possibility of Ivy being introduced into the DCEU. Now, the DCEU needs so much work, but this would be a really positive thing, in my opinion. I absolutely love Poison Ivy. I absolutely love Harley Quinn, and the way they could introduce this is to actually go Gotham City Sirens and even bring over the Catwoman we're seeing in the Batman movie, or, a different one, depends on which Earth it takes place on in the whole multiverse. So I'm going to talk about what Margot Robbie said about it. I also want to talk about, I did talk a little bit about how I think it should start with Gotham City Sirens. I want to talk about a little bit of their history, maybe just a little bit, and definitely give you my top 3 casting. Yeah. I don't know a whole lot of celebrities. I'm getting better with it, but I think the 3 that I picked are absolutely perfect for the role. So I love these 2 characters together. I really do. I don't understand, and put it in the comments below if you don't like these characters, because I'm not sure I get it. I have seen a little bit of backlash to this, not much, but I love these guys together. They're great. If you take somebody like Harley Quinn, who was abused for years, and give her somebody that really cares about her, why does it matter who it is? We see relationships in comic books all the time. We see Arthur and Mira. We see Lois and Clark. We see Bruce and Selena. Why can't this be a normal thing to see these 2 together and not have a huge, massive issue with it? I do understand one point people said, initially when they came into the animated show, I believe the first episode was Ivy and Harley, where, they were just friends. And I get that. But don't most relationships start as just friends? Sometimes in a different way, depending on courtship and all of that. But yeah, they were just friends. And we've seen them get married and divorced and Injustice. And we've seen them, a little bit of commentary that in Old Lady Harley, they were divorced. We've seen them together in Bombshells. We've seen them together in the main continuity. And I know a lot of people had some issue just recently when the whole thing ended. I think it ended with 75, and then it was reworked now. But I know people were like, Harley and Ivy are together, Harley and Ivy are together. Now, why, now that they're separated, is Harley going out with Booster Gold? Well, that's because she's bisexual. She's not, gay. But we've also seen stuff like Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy by Jody Houser. It's a 6-issue miniseries, and it's fantastic. I absolutely loved it. We've seen stuff like the official DC Twitter confirmed that they are girlfriends. Polyamorous girlfriends at that, but they are still together. Now, I love these 2. We've seen, commentary, whether it's just simple, talking about them being together on stuff like Little Batman. We've seen a bunch. I love these guys together. I don't get the pushback, and I actually want you to help me understand that. So let me know in the comments below. But Lois and Clark can be on the main screen. I think there's no reason that Poison Ivy and Harley can't either. Now, let's talk casting, because Ivy is one of those characters I always loved because she's completely opposite of what I am. She's smooth. She's cool. She is seductive and beautiful and owns all of that, and just is able to use men or women to get what she wants, being an eco-terrorist and all. So you have to have the right person, right? You can't have a socially awkward person try to play that role, because it's going to end up looking very weird. First person I have on my list, and I have 3, and then we're going to get into what Margot Robbie said. I have Karen Gillan. I think she does a great job with Nebula, and I think she is a fantastic actress. Now, I do think every time I think of her, I think of that scene in Jumanji where she's real awkward, but I think she could sell sexy. I really do. And you have to have someone that can sell sexy for this role. So the next one I have is Peyton List. Now, Peyton List actually played Poison Ivy in Gotham. in the final season. holy crap. This lady is beautiful. She just like, she just is drenched in like seductive pheromones. And I really love it. Now, the next one is going to be a little off the wall, and people may wonder why I picked her. But I think Diane Guerrero, who does probably the most amazing job I've seen in a superhero TV show in Doom Patrol. She's Crazy Jane.
Jane isn't here right now.
She was also in Orange is the New Black, and she is fantastic. Like, that show alone should give you pause to ask why it's completely a audition in itself. She's got 64 different personalities, and she fucking owns them all.
Fucking bitch! Get a grip on yourself!
And I love it. I think she's a great actress, and I think she would do really well with that role. And she's hot. Let's be real. She's fucking gorgeous. So let's take a look at what Margot Robbie had to say as to if she's actually joining the DCEU, because mine was just kind of, ramblings about how much I love the character, but I do love the character. So she does want her to join. Now, this is really the only important part we're going to talk about here, but there had been rumors when it came to Birds of Prey, which absolutely was not great in my opinion. I didn't enjoy much of it at all. There was rumors that Margot Robbie race bent Black Canary because she wanted to be kind of the most beautiful one on screen. She's going to have a really hard time doing that if she is going to bring in Poison Ivy. I would even think someone like Megan Fox, but she may be a little bit older at this point. I don't know. But she's gonna just kind of have to get over that, right? Margot Robbie, you're fucking beautiful. Everyone knows it. You know it. Don't worry about that. That's something very silly, petty, and such a girl to do. But she said, trust me, I chew their ear off about it all the time. Now, this is from Den of Geek, and obviously about bringing Poison Ivy to the DCEU. They must be sick of hearing it, and I'm like, Poison Ivy, Poison Ivy, Poison Ivy. Come on, let's do it. I'm very keen to see a Harley Ivy relationship on screen. It'd be so fun. So I'll keep pestering them. Don't worry. Yeah, don't stop. I think so many people would love to see this relationship. I love. And I didn't at first. I gave up on it, but I absolutely love the animated show that they do. They're right now working on season 3. It's fun. It's funny. It's one of those shows that reminds me similar to something along the lines of like Family Guy or American Dad, where they make fun of everything. Everything. They make fun of Snyder fandom. They make fun of people on the left, people on the right. They make fun of everything. Some people are sensitive to that. I get it. But it's not, oh God. It's not woke. I hate even going down that road, but it's not. So, yeah, please keep pestering them. You have people that want to see this. You have a reason why it would work. In the original Suicide Squad movie, we saw Joker and Harley together. We transitioned to Birds of Prey. We saw them break up. Now we're going to see the Suicide Squad, right? With James Gunn. And we're going to see her on her own. It's time to bring in the Gotham City Sirens. It's time to start them out in a flirty friendship relationship. And then we need a full Ivy and Harley romanticized relationship. And I know you guys might disagree, but I fucking love them together. Anyways, let me know, of course, what you guys think. If you think it'll actually be brought to the DCEU, or if you have no hope for this, if you would enjoy seeing them or not. Either way, let me know down below. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.